What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm eccentric RockStar'Seed, and I have a sexual message today. Keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Shh. Anyway, I have a sexual message, and the message is, so the scenario is you're newlyweds. You just got finished doing your thing, having intimacy for that night. You're newlyweds for that night. Don't let that part fly over your head. Okay? And it's Rhapsody. That's the word. Okay? A collection of a multitude of different things, put together for uninterrupted experience. And this is a Uranus and Scorpio type of reading, I can tell. And you snap out of it. While the woman, as this woman, I don't know if it's the woman or not, but as the feminine is talking, she lights a cigarette, she sits up, she pulls her hair up. There's drapes, there's a balcony, there's the nightfall, there's a nice scenery where you two are at. There's a nightfall. Actually, you did that menage a trois thing with 9 people all together. Then when all that was over, they go home. You two go at it. You're done. You do that finishing, that wind down sex. Let's wind down so we can chill out, go to sleep. Because we just had a whole night ahead of us. At least it's been over 5 hours. Obviously with the 9-some. Okay? Everybody did everybody. It was a great party. And there's wine involved. No psychedelic drugs, just wine. Maybe a little bourbon. And it was served warm. And this woman, you know how a woman sits up, she arches her back and she's sitting on the side of the bed and she just pulls her hair up like it's in a high ponytail. She lights her cigarette. She has a cigarette holder. The cigarette holders how they did back in the day, so your hands don't smell like cigarettes because it's more elegant and dainty. And she starts talking about, she's a writer. No, she's a journalist or something. And she starts talking, it doesn't mean she doesn't have a conversation, but this person is reality set in. This is not my wife long term. This is just my wife for tonight. Okay? So as she's talking, this person, the other person, masculine, gets up, goes to the bathroom. He still has a slight erection. He's got a lot of stamina. I don't know if he took something. I don't think he took anything. I hear stallion. And he gets up and goes to the bathroom. He leaves the door open as he goes to the bathroom. And he comes back out. He's putting his clothes on. He has a business suit. So his button-up shirt is open. And his pants is fastened, but the belt buckle is open. He don't care at this point. He grabs his jacket, he picks his keys and his wallet up, and he just walks out the door. Normally he doesn't do that. He's worried about being ill-mannered or stuff like that, but he just walks out and just closes the door. Quietly, he didn't make a scene or nothing. He walks to his car, gets in his car, sits there for a second is this it? He's bored. Same old, same old. He got that same old attitude. I do this shit all the time. It's boring. Nothing's ever really new. So let's get started. Let's see the first card. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Brooding. So this talks about life is a series of seasons and cycles where everything has its place and purpose, even sadness, even messy, angry mourning, you're mourning something, you're upset about something. Even sulking, bleeding, and fretting. Composure is a myth that suppresses our full humanity. Let yourself feel it all and do it unapologetically. Sound in the knowledge that purging brings relief. Action. Why do they do that when I start talking? Hold on. Your action is, they say, what we resist persists. How many desires, hopes, and sorrowful moments have you swallowed whole instead of properly digesting? That's a question mark. So to heal, we first have to give ourselves full permission to feel. Not just the pleasant emotions, all of it. You deserve the inner trust and growth this process brings, and make a habit of feeling all your feelings. So purge what needs a releasing, but know it's all okay. Mirror, he's not ready to do that. All right, so that's the current state. Okay, that's his truest desire, clearly. So what would be blocking it? You're alive. To experience hurt and loss is to become more wise. Nothing good ever came from playing it safe, whereas risk may contain injury. It also contains every imaginable treasure. So dare yourself to do something major. It's by moving through pain rather than bypassing it that we can come face to face with pleasure that goes for life as much as it does kink. So the action is, because life's heartbreaks will come whether you welcome them or not, you may as well invite them in and accept their gifts. It would be rude not to. So to feel pain is to know you're alive, and what a gift that is. So somebody is merely just coasting through life, just existing. All right, so let me shuffle one more time to get the outcome. And then we can go into the tarot. I like this because it got some red on it. You know, I like the back. The back of all the cards are different. You see, she's bent over. I like that. It's your pleasure. So who says self-pleasure is any less exquisite than partner play? After all, you know what you like best. This is your invitation to cultivate a deeper sexual relationship with yourself. Ride solo. Develop your own sex ed curriculum. Commit to your own full body delights daily. So what it's telling you to do is masturbate joyfully and unapologetically. Take your time with it. Develop your likes, your dislikes, preferences, and commit to understanding your turn-ons in new, deeper ways. Keep a journal of what you discover. Make pleasure your full-time job, because it is. So this is somebody who's contemplating playing it solo dolo for a while, but always thought it was kind of like douchebaggish if you sitting there masturbating, feeling like a crazy person, feel like a creep pervert, but you're not. Okay? That's somebody's man who feel like that. All right, so what does the tarot card say? To be or not to be sexually free. Overall energy, 7 of Swords. You're not being straight up with yourself about something. You might be living a double life. It always feels like somebody's living a double life when the 7 of Swords come out. Okay. What's the challenge? 10 of Swords. Is it that painful? Maybe somebody's blocking something out. A lot of head mental energy. Communication. Liar. Betrayal. Whether you're causing it or it was caused on you. What's the strength? 10 of Pentacles. I'm not a lover. I'm a money-making machine. That's what I do. I don't commit. You got 2 10s here. So these could be trials that lead you closer to your more spiritual self, which you need to be focused on. Your spiritual, yep. 4 of Wands. That's what you should be focusing on. All right, so what you leaving behind? 8 of Cups. Everybody who loved you and you didn't love them back. Overly unrequited, exquisite, Uranus and Scorpio style relationships. You know, we married for that night, even for that week. I think this person is keeping a journal. The longest ever was 2 weeks. And the only reason why is because I was overly focused on a brief or on a state test or a license or something that needed my attention at that moment. So we went for 2 weeks. But once it got me through that, and that was it. Potential outcome. You have no problem balancing your life, yourself, your responsibilities, your business, practice. But that's it. I want to keep myself, but don't want to keep you too. So he's walking away from, what he's walking away is that 8 of Cups. He's walking away from all these offers, all these people with these, look at these big cups of abundance. Everybody wants to give him something. It's all packaged differently. It's different people that want to be in love, with the idea of being in love. Like, it sounds like somebody's bored enough to try something different. Alright, how you feel about yourself? 6 of Swords. You feel peaceful. You feel at peace in knowing that the environmental attitude, you know, it's just sex. I love me. Okay, your hopes and fears is that Queen of Swords, somebody don't come in and match your energy and turn you out when it's just supposed to be sex. And the final outcome, it might take that, and somebody's going to end up going solo. A high priestess or high priest, it could be a man or a woman, is somebody who, that's going to put somebody on a new path, because what's on the bottom is the Fool. Okay, embarking on a new journey, traveling, sightseeing, spiritual journey though. You know, you're finishing up something to start something anew. Okay, you don't want this high priestess that's somebody that match your energy. The hopes and fears is that if I get into it with this motherfucker, and they end up taking me down a whole spiritual path, they trick me. I don't want to say I would feel tricked. This is what the person is saying. They don't want to feel like they're feeling tricked, but they don't want to be led down a path where they don't want to be led out of their ego, like maneuvered out of their ego and into their soul's inspiration and their spirit. But that's what's going to end up happening. They're going to, if they go by themselves, it forces them, they know damn well that they're smart enough to know, with that Queen of Swords right there, and intelligent enough to know, and real enough with themselves to know that, yeah, that's sex, that's my ego, this is my soul. So if I go by myself, that starts that journey. Okay, but what does that have to do with the 10 of Pentacles? Because that's 2 different energies. 10 of Pentacles is successful in many ways. There's multiple ways to look at that. But that could be abundance, but I'm not operating from your ego. Really? Page of Roses, Page of Pentacles. That's the 10 of Pentacles. It's going down a new journey. What's the 7 of Swords? The overall energy, 7 of Swords. Page of Wands. I lied because I didn't know her name, babe. I just touched her. I touched her one time in the car, babe. That girl don't mean nothing. Somebody's icy with you. Your hopes and fears is you don't want this person to take you to the bank. I'll leave you with 2 roses out of 10. Honestly. Okay, what you should be focused on is your commitment. Your commitment. It could be a marital commitment, the spiritual connection you have with somebody, or just your own stability spiritually. You're having sex with all these demons, these sexually transmitted demons. I don't like to get all dramatic, but that's what it is. This person is something of, I don't know what's waking them up. What's waking this person up? What's the challenge? It's the 10 of Swords, the ending, ultimate ending. The wheels turning in his favor. That's a spiritual journey. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? You're going to turn the bottle. You're going to set your sights on somebody, and they're going to take you down a different path. It's something they're going to put you through that's going to take you down a different path. Okay? The environmental attitude is just as quick as they come in, they leave out quicker. So what's the The ultimate betrayal. Okay, baby, close the door. Go ahead, close the door. Wait for my children to close the door. I'm talking grown folk stuff. Okay, thank you, babies. I need more information. I'm a Eight of Cups. Is the Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups could have walked away from this person, or this person walked away from their I don't know. Wait a minute. Queen of Cups. That's in a past position. Queen of Cups. I think this is this man's emotional state. Balance of yin yang. He left his emotions back there somewhere. Okay. What does that mean? Yeah, Seven of Cups. Yeah, we married for that night only. Seven of Cups is illusions, impaired judgment, daydreaming. Get on some, get some wine in your system. Fall in love for that night, or for that week, up to that week, and then that's it. Now you're starting to shorten that up until like you get 2-3 days tops. Like I don't live for y'all. I live for me. You know, I don't make that kind of time for y'all like that. I'm not gonna let y'all fall head over heels for me. No, that's in the upright. Emotional manipulation. You got a 7, then an 8. Seven of Cups. Illusions, impaired judgment. You know, these people looking at this person with rose-colored glasses on. You know, we could really have a future. Not after 2 days, you're not gonna have a future, and you get in the sack with this person. I mean, it's possible. People have done it, but they're the exception to the rule. The rule is this: we are married for that night. Okay, you know the routine, how it goes, yada yada yada. I take you someplace. You take your clothes off. We do our thing. The wheel turns in my favor. The wheel turns back in your favor as I release you from my debt, from my web of emotional illusions of my emotional availability. Okay, I'm not the Queen of Cups to you. I just create the illusion that I am the Queen of Cups for you. Okay, the Queen of Cups is empathic, compassionate. Like he knows his power with the High Priestess. Okay. He knows that he is a high priest, and he knows a lot of things. He knows his spiritual side, just like he knows his egotistical side. And he manipulates his empathic, compassionate, spiritual side. High priestess is somebody who can pick somebody apart. A Queen of Cups can pick somebody apart as well. And that's the illusion with the Seven of Cups. And then he walks away. After you've been built this person up, you know, and got him into this space with the seducer. That's why it's clarifying the Seven of Swords. The Page of Wands is one night stands, threesomes, ninesomes. You know what I mean? And then you got the challenges, the wheels turning in your favor. Ten of Swords. Uh-oh, something backfired. Okay. And then you got the Knight of Wands, which is, they come in as quick. That's the fastest moving knight in the deck. Just as quick as I come in, it's like leave out quicker. And the Two of Pentacles is in the potential future position, which means I balance all of that and my work every day. I don't know how I did all of that and became a successful entrepreneur all at the same time. I really don't. Okay? It's a lot. My life. Somebody's love life is very dramatic. All right. Hopes and fears. Why is the Queen of Swords in the hopes and fears? Five of Cups. Somebody is going to... You know what I heard with this Queen of Swords? Clarifying this Five of Cups? You met your match. This person is going to give you what you give them. And they're not going to have no, it's not going to be no two ways about it. They're not going to have no qualms about it. And the way you leave these people feeling with this Queen of Cups, that's going to be you. And you're gonna be crying over spilled milk. You're gonna be thinking about everybody you play kiss and tell with their secrets. Okay? Ten of Swords, ultimate betrayal. Like, people have given you chance after chance after chance. But it's a dating scene, you know, it's like a dating app. Musical chairs. Everybody dates everybody. So it's not abnormal in this particular setting with these group of people. These are other successful people who just want to have a good time and let their hair down. And then they turned it into a whole other thing where it's like indirectly exclusive, but there's no commitments. You know, it's not really exclusive, but these is two successful people. They all three successful and they hitting the same woman, but in life, they professionals. Simple as that. And it's passionate, and then they leave. But it's with that Seven of Cups, this is like wine. This gives me wine tasting. And then they taste some other things. You know what I mean? Like wine tasting. You see how they taste her? Boom. They take turns. You get it. All right. Six of Swords. Somebody getting tired of what they're doing or bored of what they're doing. I mean, being single sometimes has its lonely points, but then it picks back up with that Queen of Swords. You know, you might regret it at times because it gets lonely, but then you snap out of it. And you still a person who has that gift, has that ability, that psychic ability with women or men. What is the High Priestess? Six of Cups. You have this connection with someone, but your lifestyle is forbidden. Your lifestyle forbids you from being with that person. Okay, because you're too busy being a rock star. With the Seven of Swords, you don't tell you, that's a secret. It's a secret society. All we ask is trust. Having page of wine sex with people, with young execs and young interns, young externs, you know, people who getting their foot in the door and you breaking them in accordingly. So they'll forever come back for your counsel, so to speak. Knight of Wands. Ten of Cups. That's just, yeah, that's what you do. That's just the game. That's how the game's played. So be very thankful. This is a person who caught a glimpse at this person's life. This person, okay. Remember Jay-Z and Pharrell's song, Excuse Me, Miss? You remember the video that he had with the song where he saw, he envisioned this person, him and this woman coexisting together. They started off having fun and it got serious. He caught up, either she the one or I'm caught up in the matrix, so to speak. The Six of Cups, nostalgia, hype. We put that with the High Priestess. This reminds me of that video where he, at the last part, he's like, before I jump out the window, what's your name? And she looked, and then it goes back to the elevator scene where they both were in the elevator. They both were connected, where they both were on the same wavelength as to what they could have together. This person had a connection like that, maybe with you, if you're watching this, or if you're the woman watching this person had a connection with you like that, and they know who you are. But at the same time, it's like some Christian Grey type of stuff. Somebody super successful, and he has that mask. He's the dom. He's the non-committal. He has people sign contracts, and he does this thing with them, and they go sleep in another room or he leaves after. They just disconnect immediately after. That's what this feels like. So that would be the challenge. You're alive. You know, because life's heartbreaks will come whether you welcome them or not. Just live. Okay, but it is your pleasure. So you knowing this about your man or about your counterpart or about the person you love or the person you're crazy about, you decided to keep your celibacy and you're just going to masturbate joyfully and unapologetically to the telepathic sex y'all have with each other. With the Ten of Pentacles, and your strength is you know how to hold it together, and you got the Page of Pentacles. You're embarking down this journey. You know how to keep your rose bush intact, so to speak. No matter how much you want this person, or no matter how much this person wants you, you know how to keep it all together. And this person has the hots for you, and you are just as hot for them. But maybe you are also the high priestess. With the Six of Cups on top of it, y'all are past life soul connections. And you still have the same soul connection. So you know who each other is with that Six of Cups on top of that high priest. And then you have this Queen of Swords. Your hopes and fears is this possessive Queen of Swords who has regrets because she couldn't stop y'all from coming together. But it's nothing long-term for her, neither, with the Lovers in reverse. But she did everything she could to stop y'all from coming together. But you as the high priest, you have a mission of your own. You have your own life, and you have no problem spending time alone, taking care of business. And y'all have the best sex ever. While he's physically in a room with these people, with the Seven of Swords, he's in another dimension with you. The obsessive thinking. That's a part of that obsessive thinking and that obsession. Okay. This person regretted because she know there's a disconnection. She putting in all the work. And he's like, nah, sometimes you got to take the good with the bad. So he snaps out of it. You get that mental clarity, and he snaps out of it. Like, you don't have time for regrets, because life's heartbreaks will come whether you welcome them or not. You may as well invite them in and accept their gifts. Okay, he know what he could be. He know in his higher self. You know, maybe we can be we again like we were. You know, that reciprocity. Maybe we can reciprocate each other's love again like we were. But in this life, my time's too short to share. Okay, I can't worry about what ain't fair right now, because Ten of Pentacles, I'm embarking down that journey. I'm about my business this time around. Okay? Okay. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Until next time.